man, y'all. Y'all should be able to hear me now. Ticket TV live streams, man. Shouts out to the LDVC. Salute to A Weapons, C Rep Midlife Music. I told him last night, man. Word is right now being reported. The Lakers are in advanced stages of making a trade for Andrew Wiggins and Austin Reeves. Reportedly, is in the mix in this deal that's about to go down. The Lakers in advanced stages according to reports, uh, to obtain Andrew Wiggins. So the Lakers are serious about this, and I told you guys, Pat Riley ain't gonna go give up Andrew Wiggins unless he get Austin Reeves. I told you guys. You don't have to believe me. You can go look at the reports. Matter of fact, uh, Anthony Irwin of Los Angeles reporter. Hold on 1 second. Uh, Hold on 1 second, you guys. Uh, he and others are reporting this now. This deal is right there, and the Los Angeles Lakers going for it. Andrew Wiggins averaged 19 points per game last year, uh, last season with the Miami Heat, and so a lot of people have mixed feelings on him. Me personally, I hadn't liked how he looked since the Golden State Warriors championship. But again, you know what I'm saying? The word is that the Lakers are ready to put Austin Reeves out there. You understand what I'm saying? Now they're saying Rui. What I'm hearing is Austin Reeves. I don't think that you're going to get it done without Austin Reeves. I'm hearing a package surrounding Austin Reeves is what I'm hearing. And I think Rui's going to be in there too. I told you guys this. So we'll see. I don't think Pat Riley wants to make that deal without Austin Reeves. We'll see. Unless the Lakers go give them, two picks, two picks, Gabe Vincent and what you call it back, Roy Hachimura, two picks. This is the way I think it can happen without Austin Reeves. Gabe Vincent, Roy Hachimura, Dalton Connect, and two picks or a pick. That's how I think it goes down. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think it goes down, man. If Austin Reeves is not involved, but I'm hearing that Austin Reeves is involved. I'm hearing they talking Austin Reeves, bro. I'm hearing they talking because you got to think about this. They have to put Austin Reeves in that. What position is Austin Reeves gonna play? Austin Reeves gonna come off the bench after averaging 20 a game last year? No way, no way. You know what I'm saying? No way. And I'm gonna tell you something. Austin Reeves goes to the Miami Heat. He gonna put up numbers. He just averaged 20 last year. Now, in my opinion, shit, bro, you let Austin Reeves go down into the Miami Heat, bro. If the Miami Heat get Austin Reeves, Roy Hachimura, and those assets of guys, man, the Miami Heat are going to do everything they need to do around the edges. Only thing they have to do is now go and get another star player. And I think that Miami Heat would have done everything around the edges, but they're in deep talks right now. And I told you guys last night that the Lakers are in talks with the Miami Heat over that trade. And I think that the Lakers will probably send Gabe Vincent back. And I think that Gabe Vincent will be great back in Miami. I don't think Gabe Vincent should ever left Miami. I think Gabe Vincent being in Miami, bro, that was great for him. I think that it was bad that he left Miami because he lost his way when he left Miami. You know what I'm saying? Is what Gabe Vincent did. He lost his way, bro. And it was just sad to see him go out like that. The way he lost his way. That was just bad. But we're definitely going to see because it's going down, man. And the Lakers, they're going to probably make a move because everybody else is making a move. And they're probably going to make a move before tonight. So I expect the Lakers, because remember the draft is tonight. I expect this probably, if it's going to go down before the draft, I expect it to go down ASAP, like in the next couple of hours because the draft is tonight. So, this is what I think is going to happen, man. You know what I mean? But is that a bigger trade than just, him? Man, listen, bro. I think that you might see a few players on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Again, I think that you may see a few players outside of just, Andrew Wiggins. I think you may see a couple players from Miami, and you may see multiple players from the Lakers. But I'm going to tell you something. If Miami can get back Gabe Vincent, I like that in Miami. If Miami if they can peel off Austin Reeves, I like that. You know what I'm saying? If I was Miami though, I'm giving you up a couple players, bro. I got to get my hands on Reeves, Roy, Vincent, and a pick. I'm telling you. Now, my boy Two Ross says, why would they trade Reeves for Wiggins? Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: defense, because Austin Reeves, as great as he is offensively, and I like Austin Reeves offensively, that dude don't play no defense, man. And you can't have. Here's the thing: you can't have three dudes out there that don't play no D. That shit got exposed against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It got exposed against the T-Wolves. So they have to go in. The Lakers have no choice but to go in a different direction and get more defenders, because Austin Reeves was putting up numbers, so you had to start him and play him big minutes. But what the Lakers are going to want to do is they're going to want to put more 3-and-D guys, more wing guys around Luka Doncic going forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to want to do. Trust what I tell all of you guys this. They're going to want to do that. You know what I mean? So to everybody that's watching this situation and paying attention, you guys need to be paying great attention to what I'm telling y'all. Me personally, if I'm looking at it the way I'm looking at it, listen, if the ball hitter dude wasn't playing there next year, you know what I'm saying? If he wasn't playing there, if you're the Lakers, here's the thing. Wiggins is inconsistent, but he did average 19 a game last year. And that was like he didn't have a great year last year. He still did average 19, and he was giving you, and he still is a good wing defender. And here's the thing: the Lakers getting killed on the perimeter defense. They got destroyed by the Minnesota Timberwolves. So if you think about it, the Lakers gonna have to go and get a defensive wing. And I know people gonna look at it like Wiggins. I looked at it the same way when I thought about it. They might not have a choice but to get off of guys like Austin Reeves. They don't play no defense, man. And you can't be trading 20 for 20 out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't be trading 20 for 20 out here every night. And so here's the thing: Wiggins. I looked at his numbers from last year. He still averaged 20. That's crazy work. Wiggins still averaged 20. Wiggins is not no Hall of Famer, sir. Nowhere close. But he still averaged 20 last year. That has to be stated. So if the Lakers get this across the finish line and they have to give up, if they don't give up Austin Reeves, then that lets y'all know the Lakers are going to keep Austin Reeves going forward with Luka Doncic if they don't get rid of him. If they don't get rid of him, they're gonna let him. Their plans are to put Reeves with Luka going forward. If they get rid of Luka, it lets you know that they're gonna go the Dallas Mavs route. We're putting 3-and-D guys all around Luka and going to get a lot of big man threats. So I think this deal, if it happens, is going down before the night. I think, because of the draft. I think it's going down because of the draft tonight. So if it goes down before the draft, especially if it's involved in picks, all right. If it's involved in picks, I think it goes down before the draft tonight. Because remember, the draft is tonight. A lot of teams been making moves because of these picks. So, I mean, we're going to see. Right now, the reports are that the Lakers are in the advanced stages. And I told you guys about this yesterday. The Lakers were serious about Andrew Wiggins. Now, the word is that they're in the advanced stages. So, yeah, man, Dan, I believe it's going to be a lot of trades tonight, man. I believe, and listen, I'm going to tell y'all something that's not off the table. I told you guys the Boston Celtics are blowing it up. I'm hearing that teams are throwing crazy offers for Derek White and for Jaylen Brown to the Boston Celtics. So look, also look for those guys to be in play. Those are guys you got to look to be in play too. Jaylen Brown and Derek White for the Boston Celtics. All these guys are in play right now, especially with the draft coming up tonight. So Boston has completely blown their team. I told people Boston wasn't trying to compete. I told people. You said, why do I think he skipped his workout? He didn't. He probably just wanted to be where he's at. You know, some guys don't want to hurt. So when you don't want to hurt yourself, you don't go to no workout. Or when a team has already told you that they're gonna pick you up. That can be the only thing I think of. When a team tells you they're gonna pick you up, and you know they're gonna pick you up, or you don't want your stock to drop. It's whatever. Or you happy with the team that told you they're gonna pick you up, unless another team just comes in and does something crazy. But me personally, you know, I can see the Spurs getting in the mix. I just think it's a lot of possibilities, man. Tonight is going to be crazy, y'all. So y'all stay locked in. You guys let me know, do the Lakers get this deal done with or without? Let me know again. Do y'all think the Lakers get this deal done with or without uh, Austin Reeves? Because I'm telling you, if I'm Miami Heat, I'm pushing Austin Reeves, bro. You got to give me Austin Reeves. I'm giving you a guy that averaged 20, and I know you need defense. And that's the thing, the Lakers need defense because they got a bunch of old dudes that don't play no D. So, bro, and Austin Reeves don't play no D whatsoever. So you have to. I want y'all to think about this. The Lakers have to make a move to get a wing defender. And here's the thing: Andrew Wiggins is a world champion. Regardless, he still won a championship, so he has championship experience. And this will let you know this goes along the lines that the Lakers are still trying to win right now. If they go get Wiggins, they don't want to run into that situation again. They know you need defenders. They know that you need defenders going forward in this NBA. There's no way you're going to win without them, man. And I'm telling you guys, man, in this scenario, bro, where he doesn't play he doesn't play no defense, he got to go, bro. I'm sorry, man. And I'm being honest with y'all, because listen, again, I'm looking at Wiggins' numbers. Wiggins is giving you the same points. Even with the Warriors, Wiggins was still averaging like 18. He's never really been under 17. So as a third option, I could still see him getting 18 with the Lakers, 17, 16, 17. But he's going to give you way better defense. Now, he's going to be inconsistent and tick you off at times. But his defense is going to be way better than Austin Reeves. They're not going to be able to exploit him. And he's going to do other things that Austin Reeves can't do. He's a better rebounder, like I said before. You know what I'm saying? And you're just not going to be able to really take advantage of him as much as you can with Austin Reeves on the court. And that really hurt the Lakers. Because when you don't have no defenders, it really destroys a lot of what you're trying to do, man. So in this situation, man, I think the Lakers' hand is forced with all the movement y'all seeing going on in the NBA. And the Lakers know the West is going to be brutal next year. There's no way the Lakers going anywhere if they don't got no perimeter defense. That West is going to be brutal next year. The East is going to be easier, but the West is going to be brutal. Bro, I can't even think. I'm thinking of teams that are improving that still might not be good enough to get up in the top 8 in the West. I'm being honest with y'all, bro. The way I'm looking at this, it's going to be hard for teams like, bro, man, I'm just being real, man. I'm being real, bro. It's going to be, bro. In that West next year, bro, I'm sorry, you guys, man. That West, it's going to be a lot of teams in that West, bro, that we think is good that's going to be left out, bro. And I can see it right now, man. It's going to be teams, bro. You got to have defense on that perimeter. The OKC Thunder showed you. If you don't have perimeter defense, you're not going to win in the West, bro. I don't care how much offense you got, right? So you guys let me know what y'all think. The West is going to be brutal next year. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I think that the Memphis Grizzlies got better getting rid of Desmond Bane. I think the Memphis Grizzlies, with the team they have, them bringing in KCP and those guys, I think it gives them more maturity. Cole Anthony and those, I think it gives them more maturity on that team. And I think that makes them a better team. But I don't think that they're still contenders. I just think that move makes them a better team because Bane wasn't taking them over the top. He just wasn't. So that's what I saw. Oh, what's up, man? What you got?
Like I said, it's gonna be a great fit with Andrew Wiggins because he brings everything offensively and defensively too. He's long. He's about 6'7" at best, and you can put him on the two guard. And for the West, you need to have that defensive anchor. You need to. I think probably Pat Riley. He possibly wants either Austin Reeves or Ruchi Hachimura, or possibly both. Because I honestly, God, I think Andrew Wiggins is somewhat valuable. We've seen what he did with the Golden State Warriors, even though that was a couple years ago or a couple months ago. He still was coming out giving 17 points a game, 19 points a game. through those 2 seasons or 3 seasons he played with the Golden State Warriors when he was a third option. So he there's no issue with him. He doesn't need the ball. He can play off ball. He doesn't need the ball to dominate a whole game. He doesn't need the ball to help a team overall win. He can do it on both sides of the court. And if they can get him somewhere for cheap, man, I'll do it within a heartbeat. But the good
Right
thing
now,
about
does this make the Lakers championship contenders? No, but it makes them better than what they were last year, which is a first round exit.
Yes, I think what the Lakers they got to do, and they can do it. Just implement the same thing that the Dallas Mavericks did with Luka. Make sure he has defense all around him, two bigs, so he can pass all of you because that's his game. He loves going off the pick and roll. Anybody that plays with Luka, he can make them better in some cases, right? He did it in Dallas, and that what they just have to implement. And I think they'll be able to do it. I think they're going to try to do it within this offseason. There's many free agents out there that they can go ahead and acquire. You got Thomas Bryant, you got Miles Turner, so those two bigs you could possibly utilize and sign up because they're both free agents. You got even Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's cousin. I forgot his first name. You can use him. He plays defense. He can give you a good 9-8 points a game. He's pretty good at shooting the three. He can play off the ball. So the Lakers they have a lot of options. That's why I don't think if they make this trade, it won't Nikhil Gilgeous-Alexander. That
Hey,
they can get some good pieces, some good fits around the Lakers. They got it. This new owner, he's going to implement the same thing he did with the Dodgers. People are not understanding that. He don't care if you got to spend another $500 million to go over the luxury tax or the eight. He doesn't care. He'll be able to do that. So I think they should make this trade and go all out because I'm not going to be surprised if the Lakers have the most successful offseason.
hey, Ticket, salute.
Hey, hold on? What's good? Hey, hold on. They saying Derek White just got traded.
Or did? Let me see.
Hold on. Nah, I ain't see it yet.
Let me see.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
No, he didn't get traded.
I
No.
didn't see it yet. Go ahead. What's good, dog?
What's up, man? Yeah. If I'm the, would you do it? What y'all think? Y'all think the Lakers should do it?
Go ahead, Kid Trunks. I just said yeah, I would do it because they have to because of defense. They don't have no defense.
Okay, okay. I guess it's the right move, and I could see Austin Reeves becoming a solid All Star maybe in the upcoming years if we go to Miami and everything. But I also seen a post on X whatever saying that the Lakers are interested in the Indiana Pacers role players like Neesmith or Nimhart or whatever after the finals or whatever. I don't see that happening, but you never know.
Yeah. Hold on. What you think, Kid Trunks,
About what? Like the trade
about what
with
he just
Wiggins?
said?
They have interest with them. I mean,
They basically got interest. They interested in some of the
like trading to
Indiana
get them or
Pacers.
signing them. 'Cause I don't think they're free agents.
I mean, like through a trade.
Nah, they too. I mean, they're a little bit more valuable if you ask me. You gotta give me some. You gotta
I
give
don't
me a
see,
lot. You
but
just see what he did in the finals.
yeah, I don't see the Pacers making no moves because I think they're gonna keep their team because they was almost a win away from the championship. I just think they're gonna wait till Hallie get back.
Yeah, but that team's gonna be very different within 365 days. Miles Turner and Thomas Bryant, they're both free agents, so that overall team gonna look different. So,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. The Lakers, they gotta go. They're gonna have one of the best um, off season this year from any
Hey,
team, in my opinion.
hey, Ticket. Do you see like the? I know the Celtics gonna be. They're not gonna be no championship contenders next year because,
They're gonna be ass.
especially. No, I'm talking about
Ass.
the year. I'm talking about the year after when if Jason Tatum come back.
No, because they blowing up their team.
Oh man. So you think they're gonna try to? Because the only thing I can see with worth value is if they traded with the Spurs. In my honest to God opinion,
Nah,
because
they
that's
don't want to spend all that money. They're gonna blow up the team and try to probably get back draft capital with guys they pick and build it back up again.
Man, if Hallie didn't get hurt, I could see the Pacers going back to back in the finals.
nah. I agree.
Yeah.
But more so in the West, like for instance, like with the Lakers. you know what, they basically have no choice to make this trade, in my honest opinion, because Wiggins, he checks every box for any team. Even in Miami, he played pretty well. Same thing in Golden State. If they make this trade and they make put some more valuable pieces around Luca, then I think this team can go all the way. Honestly, they can possibly go. At best, they can go to a Western Conference Finals, possibly even the finals. Cause that's all you really gotta do with Luca. You have to put defensive mindset players in around him to help him win. Cause even he's not that great defensively. I hate how a lot of people want to force players that are not good at defense, but force him to play defense. That's just not their game. That's not their game overall. I think he should give effort on defense because he never does, and he cries to the ref when a player does a great offensive play on him, and they always pick him out when he play offense against him. But he just got to give
Hey,
effort on the defensive side.
hey, Ticky, you heard about the 76ers might trade Paul George to the Utah Jazz?
No, yeah, I mean I heard about it, but I didn't hear anything else about it.
They saying it could happen either today or tomorrow.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, he'll probably want to leave there too.
But my one thing with the Sixers, I don't know why they're trying to make Paul George the scapegoat of the Sixers failure. It was he was hurt. Who else? Maxey was hurt. John McCain was out for the whole season. He was possibly going to win Rookie of the Year if he didn't get hurt. And then the big fella, the fake African, the fake MVP, Joel Embiid, he got out for the whole season, but ain't nobody give him no pressure on him. But Sixers, they done for, man. It's a shutwater team organization. They tried tanking, and look what they at now. And now Ace Bailey don't even want to go there. I don't blame Ace Bailey going there because if he goes there, he's gonna be at best like a fifth, fourth option for what? And I'm gonna play behind this bum ass nigga? Hell no. Let me
Lakers
go to
just need
Utah.
another. Lakers
Let
just
me go
need
to
another
Washington.
coach. They
Let me
need a
go to
new
New
coach.
Orleans. Nah, not see now they trying to blame the coach.
No, I'm talking about the Lakers. Like you need a
Oh, the
more
Lakers.
experienced coach. Yeah, and I see it. Yeah, it's gonna be a
But
lot
the
of
Lakers
moves
was doing
made.
pretty good this regular season. I got no issue with what they look like the regular season because even the regular season where they still overall look kind of bad as a team, they with Luca, they was a third seed in the Western Conference. Then they started getting more wins. So that shows you how talented Luca is, more so on the offensive side of the ball. And if you build a team around him, you can see
Yeah,
the
the
talent. You
Nuggets.
can
The
see
Nuggets looking to trade Porter. Westbrook. He might sign elsewhere. See, I'm seeing on the central page.
yeah, the West is going to be a juggernaut down there. I can still see Denver making some moves. Man, Denver went against. People forget they went to the Western Conference Finals last year and won 7 games. And the same thing with this year too. They won 7 games against the best team in the Western Conference. Just won the championship, OKC Thunder. So they got it. They have they have the team. They just got to move some pieces. And Jokic is that player.
Hey,
You
Austin
know,
Reeves. Austin, my bad. Austin Reeves not the only one. Rule might finna get traded.
you said what?
Award Hachimura, he on the trading block now.
Yeah, I like Uchmar, but I mean, if they can get a better player for him, then yeah, so be it. So be it. I'll do it. Who else you got in Houston? They just got Kevin Durant. That's a great team. They can go against the Thunder. They got size. They got a great bench. They didn't even have to trade I forgot his name. Jabari Smith. He's a 6'9", 6'10" player that can guard all positions, one, twos, threes, and fours. You got the Clippers. They're a dark horse. They're still gonna be competitive if you ask me. The Timberwolves. I'm questioning the Timberwolves, even though they got Anthony Edwards. They got 3 players at free agent. They got Nas Reed, free agent, Nikhil Gilgeous-Alexander, free agent, and now with Julius Randle, he's a free agent. So I don't know how they're going to be able to keep all those 3 players. They won't, honestly. I got to see what they do in that office, and let's see if they make some trades. Let's see who they're going to draft if they have draft picks for this
Hey,
draft.
hey, Ticket. My fault, man. Hey, Ticket. He still there?
Yeah, what up, man?
I think
Hey,
he's gone.
Ticket. I know, like you. I know you a Lakers fan, right? But you tired of LeBron being on the Lakers and everything, because like and all that, right? I know, like somebody came up with a scenario where now we know it's not going to happen, but they're saying like why not trade LeBron to the Mavericks for the number one draft pick, Cooper Flag, so that the Lakers can have an even brighter future and he could go back over there with Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. Would you
Money,
do that?
money won't work. That's it. Period.
And you wouldn't do that trade though?
Money won't work. Impossible.
Oh shit. Well, Lakers still gonna suck regardless of that. Yeah, that's not the same LeBron it was years ago.
Yeah, but LeBron still got the Lakers. He's grabbing the Lakers nuts by a ball sack right now, man. He said he wants to play with his second son,
I
Bryant
don't see
James.
that
So
happening. Yeah, I don't see
that what
that
he
happening.
said. That what he said. So, but yeah, but the West is gonna be juggernauts, man. Nothing more but great entertainment from the Western Conference. Even Golden State, we're gonna see what they're gonna do with Kaminga. You know, Kaminga, he's so is he a free agent or they trying to do a trade?
Yeah, I don't see
He's a
Nembhard and Nick Smith leaving the places.
Is
I think
Jonathan
they're going
Kaminga a free agent?
Kaminga.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I see. It. Yeah, he's on the Miami Heat is interested in him.
Okay. Okay. You can't even forget about the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, sadly, Kyrie he ain't come back for a whole year, possibly, in my opinion, with the ACL tear. But I really got faith in this kid Cooper, bro. I swear to God, Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson, man, at best they're gonna make a playing tournament or possibly even higher. If AD's healthy, I got him being better than possibly even the Warriors and the Grizzlies.
This might be the biggest offseason in history. Like I'm not gonna go hold you.
And you can't forget about the Spurs. Spurs, they about to get better too. They may draft Dylan Harper possibly. Who knows? Junior. Either the Spurs. I don't know what the Spurs gonna do with that pick, bro. I really don't know. They may trade it to get somebody else. I don't know. Hopefully, I like to see. Uh,
Yeah, that if
oh,
that paces, they keep their team together, even though they might lose Miles Turner. I could see them being a force to be reckoned with in the East.
who you talking about? You talking about the Pacers?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Ticket said one time, like this is not NBA 2K. You got to negotiate contracts, money, salary caps, all that. This is not 2K.
But my thing is with the Celtics, right? They have like 150 million, 150 or 110 million dollars worth of cap space now. So why would I trade Jalen? You can still make some signings. Soon when they traded Porzingis and now what's the other guy's name? Julius Randle.
Yeah,
I don't know where Ticket go. But I
he
mean, he
probably.
has a point though. They could probably leave because Jalen Brown, his contract's 300 million.
Well, imagine Jalen Brown go to what's that team called again?
Houston Rockets,
Yeah,
that'd be good. Because the Rockets they got the assets to do it.
Jalen Brown. I know he gonna be pissed.
Why would he be pissed?
You know he don't want to get traded.
Oh, so he doesn't want to get traded.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. Because I mean, if I'm Boston, bro, in my honest opinion, I'm keeping Jalen Brown,
Some
man. In
people
my honest
consider
opinion.
Jalen Brown the best player on the Boston Celtics.
Nah, I won't go that far. But he's one of the best number twos in the whole NBA.
Yeah,
Like he's for me, if you guys, he's a top 15 player, and for Jalen Brown, this is a great opportunity for him to be a number one. And I think he'll be able to maintain that, but I don't think he's gonna be like I got Boston possibly when I gotta see what Boston looks like after the offseason, what signings and trades they do, what's up. But I think Boston they can at least win 45 games plus.
hmm
Because now Indiana they're down. Milwaukee that team ain't shit. So They gonna be down too. So that's why I said I got Boston being 45 wins or more.
Yeah. Pistons, can't forget about them.
That's it though. Pistons. You still got okay. You got the Knicks. You got the Pistons. You got Orlando and Cleveland, and that's it.
Hmm.
You telling me Boston can be at least top five or top?
No, no, not
Uh,
this season. Nah, maybe top
bro,
8.
are you serious, man? Really?
Wait,
Not top? Not five? Top six?
not with Tatum hurt, and
Okay,
especially they
okay, so
get rid
okay,
of.
okay. We'll do it like this. Is the Bulls better than than the Celtics?
No, no, I could say that. No,
Okay, is the Brooklyn Nets better than the Celtics?
nah. I guess I
Okay,
get. I no, I guess you're right, man. If you think about it now.
okay, the Celtics. In my opinion, I think the Celtics are better. Are they better than 76ers?
Yeah, when
Okay,
at least when
man,
Embiid
Embiid ain't
don't
doing
play.
shit, man. That fake African ain't don't ever put fake in that fake African. I'm telling you,
Put him
you
on the
don't want to do
trade.
that.
Sixers should put him on the trade block.
Shit, it's too late for that now, man. Embiid put that voodoo on their ass to convince them he's actually that good or something.
What's up, Mister
Um,
Mass? He in the back.
okay, is the Celtics better than the Hornets?
Celtics better than the Hornets. Absolutely, yeah, that's a no-brainer. They better than
Okay,
everybody in the East, I'd say, except for the Knicks, or at least for now. Pacers. When I don't know, I don't know really. Pacers are a problem when at least Hallie not hurt. Uh, Bucks. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, they still up there at least. What's up, Mister Mass?
yeah, but the only teams I could see Boston give trouble to is okay, you can make a case for Toronto. They're a young team with some good players, but I think I'm hearing rumors they're gonna make some trades too, possibly trading RJ Barrett. But yeah, and then the Hawks. You could say the Hawks and the Heat.
Yeah.
That's really it. So that's three. That's three more teams I just mentioned right there. So you got. Let me see. Okay, so Cleveland, they're gonna be pretty good. So these all teams I said they're gonna at least make the playoffs, and I'm ranking them right now like 1 through 8. So Cleveland, I got them number one. I got I got the I got the Knicks number two, and I got Orlando possibly being number three.
Mhm.
After Orlando, I got Pistons being number four. I got the Pacers being five. Okay, Pacers being five. Okay,
Is
no,
Mister
wait,
Mass back here? Because he's saying in the back.
possibly. Then Detroit. Okay, yeah, number. Oh, and then after that, you can possibly put. You can say the Raptors could be number six or the Heat. Okay, I'll put. Let me see. I'll put the Hawks at number. I'll say they'd be the sixth best team. I'll say they'd be. Oh, did I say the? Yeah, yeah, and that's really it. I mean, the Hawks. Because I think the Hawks they're gonna be better than the Heat and the Raptors. So those six teams right there.
They just got to get the Pacers are going to tank. They just got to get their 2026 pick back. I don't see the Pacers tanking. That's me.
Yeah, because they still got Siakam, they still got reliable players,
That's still a great team.
but they might lose Miles Turner though.
Yeah, they might lose them, but that's about it. I don't see Siakam leaving. I don't see Dan Hard, Neesmith, or McConnell leaving.
Yeah, McCollum's real good too.
We know Hallie. We know Hallie is pit. Is pit.
Oh, Kaminga's a restricted free agent. Okay, so I didn't know
They
that.
gotta if the Pacers want to stay contented at least while Hallie out, they gotta get another solid role piece to cover for him.
I think that's gonna possibly be Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, because that
But
team is deep. They got a good bench.
yeah,
I'm
Salute,
a
fellas.
masked man.
What up, bro?
What you got on all
Miles,
this?
what up, Miles?
What up, man? They better not bring in no goddamn Andrew Wiggins, bro. Andrew Wiggins ain't the measuring stick or the missing piece. He's an inconsistent mid-range jump shooter who can't hit shots at an elite level. If his defense was just on an all-world level and his offense was average, I would say do it. But I'm not giving up Austin Reeves' offensive package.
Is his defense way better than Austin Reeves? So that's the question.
Listen, his defense is better than Austin Reeves.
Yeah, man, we gotta be honest. And I feel where you coming from. I feel where you come from. That motherfucker way better defensively than Reeves, bro. Reeves is a tool out there, bro.
Listen, me and you agree on that, right? But there's ways to hide Reeves to where
no, it's not. They couldn't do it. They just showed you they couldn't do it this year.
Well,
Minnesota absolutely annihilated these cats. They couldn't do it. Minnesota beat them niggas in 5 games because they couldn't do it.
Okay, so check this out then. So if you switch out Wiggins for Austin Reeves, Wiggins ain't keeping those guys in front of him, and there's still no backline help on the
I'm
team
saying he's not
anyway.
getting blown by the way those other guys are.
No, bro. He's getting blown by, bro. He's getting blown by.
I disagree. I don't think like Austin Reeves, bro. I disagree with
Listen, we agree on that. I don't think Austin Reeves is a defensive player.
Because Wiggins still averaged 20 this past year. That's crazy.
He did what?
He averaged 20 still this past season with Miami. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but they're on a bad team, and bro, his 20 is so.
No, he got more. I mean, he got traded over there though. So you
I know. But his 20 points is so unimpactful or just
I feel
so
bro.
underwhelming.
I'm mad. I know exactly where you coming from, bro.
Yeah.
But to me, they got exposed so bad defensively, bro. Like that shit wasn't even funny, bro. Bro, they had everybody killing them last year offensively. This past season for the Minnesota T-Wolves.
Hey, Ticket. You think the Pacers should let Miles Turner walk?
No. Why would you do that? You should conference. You know what? NBA Finals. Why would you let any of those guys walk?
You don't walk, bro. You don't let no player just walk.
Nah, they saying he could get traded or walk. I don't know.
Nah, he ain't getting traded. They're not trading. I don't see them trading him, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I
opinion,
totally agree with that.
Is he a free agent this year?
No. That's people saying that they want to see him go to the Lakers because they talking about that with the Lakers. Shout out to my boy Big Tone in the building.
Can someone hear me or what? Can anybody hear me?
What's up,
Big Tone? Big Tone in here. Hey, Big Tone. If they make the deal, Big Tone. If they make the deal, Miami is only one. They only need to get a star if they make the deal. Because if y'all can get back Gabe Vincent, he balled with y'all. If y'all can get Roy Hachimura and then maybe peel off Austin Reeves, I think the Miami Heat won that trade. I'll be honest with you, bro.
But who are we just gonna get Andrew
First of all, what's up, nephew? Long time, ain't been over here in a minute.
Yeah, hey, y'all gotta subscribe to Big Tone channel too. I'm gonna share his channel too, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. What you got, Big Tone? What you got on there?
Hey, well, first of all, I'm hoping that it go through. We would even give them Rozier and Jaime Hawkins, even if they ain't asking for it. I would throw both of them motherfuckers in, Jack, because I'm one of them ones, nephew. I'm gonna wait till shit happens kind of guy. But every now and then I play with the rumor game.
No.
It's real.
It's real because
This one is real.
Yeah, everybody's making moves for that deadline. Big Tone, everybody making moves for that deadline tonight. So I think
and it's coming from reliable Miami Heat source. So I believe this one is real. So if it's real, I'm loving it because Wiggins. I've been telling people about Wiggins ever since he was Golden State. It's not his game. It's whatever happened in his personal life that takes effect with him. And you could see it. Number one, he did not want to get traded to Miami. He do not want to be in that culture in Miami. And on top of that mental shit that he got going on, personal, whatever. So I'm with him. I'm hoping that it happened. I don't care if we get a bag of Lay's potato chips. If you trade him, man, get him off the team. Is not where he want to be. I'm good with it. I don't care who we get.
And I feel like Pat Riley may be trying to pick off a pick too, because that's why I think this deal is going. I think they're trying to hurry up and get this deal done. They might get it done before the draft tonight.
Right. Yeah, because that's the selling point. That's the selling point, the 20th pick, the first round 20th pick. So I'm hoping that they get it done too, because he don't want us, and I damn sure don't want him.
Wait,
So I'm
but who the
hoping, and I'm
Lakers?
being honest with you. I don't give a damn who they give us. I'm very serious, bro. I don't care.
So the
Just
so the
take
Lakers
them,
just gonna,
and we go on from there.
wait, so
Well, the
the
Lakers
Lakers.
kind of have to. They kind of have to either put Hachimura or Austin Reeves, and I'm believing Austin Reeves because of his money and the money that Wiggins is getting. I'm believing that, or it's going to have to be a multitude of players. If it's not Austin Reeves, meaning that they'll get guys. They'll probably take Gabe Vincent back, who worked for them. They'll
I'll
probably
take
get
Gabe
Roy,
Vincent.
right? They'll get Roy Hachimura, who's going to work for them. Because I like the way I like how I can see him in that offense in that system down there in Miami.
Right.
Then they might even peel off a guy like Vanderbilt, who if they can get a guy like that who's going to defend athletic on that level, if he can stay healthy, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. Miami, the only thing they would have to do is go and get themselves a start, because now you've already rebuilt around the edges now,
Right.
and especially in the East, because the dumbass Boston Celtics. I told you them niggas is frauds. Them whole ass niggas blew their whole team up, nigga.
We
They
been
blew the whole team up, Tone. They blew the whole team up,
Yeah,
Tone.
that
The
trade
whole
would benefit
team.
the Heat.
The whole team.
Wiggins don't fit with that Lakers team, bro. So they're just done for even. I mean, okay.
But he don't. But hold on. But what it is though, Mass, is that both teams are doing each other a favor, because he don't
That's
fit with
all
the
it
Miami
is.
Heat. Yeah, he don't fit with the Miami Heat. So
Right.
if you and I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna say this right now: if the Miami Heat get Austin Reeves, then they're gonna average 25 with the Heat. Watch what I tell you.
Ticket is the Heat only giving up Wiggins.
Say no. Listen. Let me say
I
this.
think
Let me
it'll
say
be
this.
something
No.
else. It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
gonna be a
something
few.
else.
It's gonna be a few
bro,
players.
what's up?
It's gonna be. Hold on. It's gonna be a big
What's up,
trade. But I'm
dog?
gonna say
Can you
this.
hear me or what?
The reason. Hold on. The reason why I said Reeves is gonna be better with Miami is because them niggas force you to play defense down there. So let's think about this. He goes in that Miami Heat culture already with the ability to score the basketball and get his own shot. Now you're in a system where you forced to play
talk
D.
basketball, man.
Say what?
You don't even talk basketball. When was the last time you actually talked basketball?
When your mama was here, nigga.
Get that nigga ticket.
When your
Get
mama
that
was
nigga
here
ticket.
sucking my dick, nigga.
Get that nigga ticket.
When your mama was here sucking my dick, nigga.
Get him ticket. Get
That's
him
when I
ticket.
was, nigga.
Ain't we sitting
Get
here
him
talking
ticket.
basketball?
Right now. Right now. But see, I'm gonna tell you something, Big
What's wrong with
Tone.
these niggas, man?
Big Tone. He was already in here. But you know what, Big Tone? You know why he got mad? He got mad because them niggas like Austin Reeves in LA. I seen him talking about it in the comment section. So them niggas mad. Them niggas mad that I said that about that trade with Miami. They don't want the Heat to get They don't want the Heat to get nobody. That's why he asked me for that link. I seen him in the comments. That nigga asked me for that. Nigga Mikhail asked me for that link. So that's what it is. Them niggas is jock straps. For some reason, them niggas don't want to let go of Austin Reeves. And I told you, I told niggas, listen, the Miami Heat, in my opinion, they're gonna find a way to build around the edges. And I'm gonna tell you something else, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they get enough pieces back in this deal, look for them to make another deal, bro. Because the Boston Celtics out here selling, bro. They're gonna blow that whole team up, in my opinion, bro.
There is. I think there is too. I think Jalen pretty much gone, because there's been reports right now. Kings and Boston is thinking about doing a Sabonis and Jalen. Now again, y'all, I'm not one to believe the room, but it's there, so we just gonna report it as it come in. So as of right now, Kings and Boston is talking about a Sabonis and Jalen Brown swap. So if that happened, I think it's gonna be good for both of them, really. Sabonis on Boston and Jalen on Kings. Now Kings ain't going nowhere. They still got some, because they ready to give up off Monk too. So that trade, look for that trade too. So we don't know.
Big Tone, how many picks y'all got down there?
Man, we got 25. We got 1 and 2 this come tonight. We got first round 1 and first round second round. Then next year we got 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Oh yeah, y'all got some picks there.
Man, that's a lot of picks. Yeah. That's a lot of willing and dealing that can possibly happen.
And man, I'm gonna tell you something. It's not gonna take much to be competitive back again in the East this year, because these teams, the guys are either hurt key guys or they blowing the team up like the Boston Celtics, bro. Bro, the Boston Celtics blew their team up. The Knicks fired their coach, and they talking about trading Mikal Bridges. These people is assholes. These people crazy as hell, man.
But I know why that owner did that to Boston. Because if he was owner, when Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown wouldn't have got that $300+ million.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have got that money. They wouldn't only now. I'm gonna say it like this: only one of them would have got that probably that max deal, and 9 times out of 10 it would have been Jason Tatum because that's their choir boy. So that's why Boston went on that give everybody money because they knew they was gonna be sold.
Right.
They knew they was gonna be sold, so they went on give everybody the money that was asking for it. Now they ain't got to worry about it. Shit, they done made a profit off the sales, and now they ain't got to worry about it. And I think, too, that's what the Lakers' new owner going to do. I don't think this dude going to play with no LeBron. So all you Bronnites, y'all, I don't know. I just think he about to ready. Look, with these new owners, man, they ain't for this foolishness, man. These new owners ain't about this foolishness, bro. They buying these teams. And I don't think they're going to be giving out that money the way the old owners did. Now, that's just me. We'll see.
I got to see the Lakers. Well, Big Tone, I mean, that's a great point, but I got to see this new Laker owner, stand
actually
up
do it.
Stand up to the Clutch Sports, regime. So, it sounds good, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
T-Price,
if you see what he did with the Dodgers, I think he about to stand up to him. But we're gonna see.
What a song. What a big
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Y'all thinking that though?
What's that?
That he gonna stand up to the Clutch?
I don't know.
Somebody gonna have to, bro.
At some point,
I don't know who it's gonna be.
This is not the same LeBron it was from the Miami Heat years, so
right.
Nah, Pat Riley stood up.
He wasn't the same guy last year, and they drafted
Pat
Bronny
Riley
James.
stood up to him though.
Right. Pat Riley, no, you ain't gonna control this over here. So you go ahead and do what you're gonna do. We're gonna see though. I mean, this owner is about winning. He got winning franchises. We're gonna see. That's the only thing we can do, man.
Big Tone, who you think y'all should be looking at, Big Tone, in Miami? And T-Price, I see you can hop on in.
In free agency, with this free agent, because this is a whopper of a free agent this year. I would love to get Naj Reed. I would love to get that boy Bouger from I call him Bobby Bouger from Toronto. I would love to get him. Monk, I would love to get Monk Malik Monk from the Kings. I really would. And if it's minimum wage, because I ain't giving no DeMar Rosen anything past $5 million. I'm sorry. I would take DeMar Rosen. Long as it's minimum wage, bro, I'm good. I would take DeMar Rosen.
Mm-hmm.
It's
that new deal last year, and DeMar's on his last year of a big contract.
Because I think they're gonna buy him. They're just gonna because they're ready to get rid of him. So I definitely would take. But Naj Reed, my number one is Naj Reed, man.
Hey,
now, I know they're not gonna get rid of him, but I know they're not gonna get rid of him, but that's who my number one is.
Chicken, what the Bucks gonna do with Damian Lillard?
What can you?
Nothing.
There's nothing you can do, bro. You can't do nothing with somebody who tore their. This is the same situation in the Celtics and with Jalen. Yeah, the same thing with Jason Tatum. They can't do shit with Jason Tatum. That's why they blowing up that team. Them niggas knew they was frauds, bro. Big Tone, you ain't finna blow up that whole team after one little season like this. If you didn't think that y'all was a real deal, them niggas knew they was frauds, bro. The Boston Celtics.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not, you ain't getting rid of all that. If you ain't, I'm with you, nephew. That
you're not blowing the whole team up like that.
Yeah,
just off this one injury situation to where you know what I'm saying.
That was a plan. That was a plan of him when he brought that team. He already had his mind made up on what he was going to do. They ain't had nothing to do with no Jason Tatum injury or none of that foolishness. He had his mind made up what he was going to do when he brought that team.
Right.
That's what he did.
If you don't like what we saying, pull up, nigga. If you don't like what me and Tony, the brother, said about the Celtics, nigga, you can pull up. Because every time I've seen the Miami Heat kick y'all ass. So, I mean, you catch them niggas. Yeah, you catch them niggas with some injuries and shit like that. But if you catch them niggas healthy, y'all losing. All that shit get exposed. You get to the playoffs, both teams healthy, that shit get exposed every time, bro. That's why I said, bro, go ahead.
And hold on, and we also beat their ass injured. So don't underestimate even injured, because we also beat y'all ass injured. So don't talk no shit now.
Facts. How they always get exposed in the playoffs? Y'all let that 60 win fool y'all in the regular season, bro.
Trump City, he said you blocked him. You know,
somebody blocked that nigga. That nigga right.
No, not you, Ticket. Not you, Ticket. What's the other dude? Miami Heat fan.
I blocked Trill.
Yeah.
Somebody else, one of my members must block, because I damn sure ain't blocking. You Boston Celtics fan, I definitely want you over there on my channel, because you know I go in on you bottom feeders all the time. I do not block. It's two motherfuckers I don't block. Boston Celtics fans and motherfucking Knicks fans. I'm loving you garbage bottom feeders on my goddamn channel.
Man.
So now,
I feel good
one of
about
my rich holders may have blocked you, but just let me know, and I'll make sure you unblock and bring your ass, motherfucker.
I feel good about Orlando next year. That's my dark horse to win the East.
Lando doing now. I don't think Bane gonna do what people gonna think he gonna do, but okay, we gotta see.
Facts, Big Tone, facts, bro. I think that nigga overrated, bro.
Yeah. I don't think he gonna do what people think. You know,
who y'all talking about?
Desmond Bane.
Oh, Baines. Oh. I mean, but what's the expectation? I mean, what, 20 a game?
How can they expect a lot if they got them for all that shit? 4 first-round picks?
Well, they expect to hit perimeter shots and be an offensive weapon and play some defense. I mean, nothing special. I mean, that's Wagner and Banchero, and they defend, take it at a high level.
4 first-round picks, that's special.
No, because Rudy Gobert got
for Desmond Bane,
I
think they expect that's too much. Now, that's just my opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
I think that's too much. Yeah, I think that's too much. Don't even get me started with that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Somebody background, bro. I don't know who it is.
Background.
Somebody background. If you ain't on the mic, man, y'all should mute, man, because that background is interfering. But I mean, you know, hey man, we gonna see. Now, don't even get me started with Gobert, bro. I have never seen a dude so clumsy. I just don't even know how he in the league, bro. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me, man. I don't even know how this dude in the league,
layups and alley-oops, and he can't even post move up. Can't do a simple post shot on a player who's 6'1". That's when I lost all faith on him, man.
This nigga 7'32" and still can't make a layup, bro.
Or a hook shot.
Man, it's disaster. Man, I don't know about y'all, but my eyes squinch every time I watch this dude on TV, bro. I can't with this dude. Now, maybe y'all Timberwolves fans can handle him. Y'all like him. He played, I guess, pretty good against Lakers, so maybe y'all like him, but I just don't see it.
I don't think he got 4 defensive player of the year, so I don't see that.
Boy, we're going to have to investigate the NBA. We need to investigate the NBA. This dude got 4. We ain't even going to get started.
It's not even a contest.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was crazy on how they do it. But it's going to be interesting. I think within the next hour, it's going to be 1 or 2 trades before the lottery and everything, man. I don't know who. So I think it's gonna be at least one. I think gonna be at least one breaking news trade before the lottery. Now who? I don't know.
It's gonna be the craziest offseason ever.
It is, because you got a lot of quality free agents, man. You got a lot of people, quality free agent guys out there that can help different teams.
Ownership is crazy.
So yeah, man. So we gonna see, man. But I want to see if Miami gonna pull the trigger, man. If Lakers and Miami gonna actually make a move. We gonna see what happens.
That's gonna be interesting.
But who is the Heat just giving up Wiggins? Like
he the starting point, according to reports. That's who Lakers called for. Lakers call for Wiggins now. Who it gonna
Lakers.
actually end up being if it actually happened? Wiggins and somebody else? I don't know.
I got a bad echo. Who is that,
Yeah,
man?
yeah. Somebody got their
That's not
background, man.
mine.
Oh,
That's
damn.
not mine.
I mean, it makes you question the GM, Rob Pelinka. Like, why do you want Wiggins on that team for? Like,
Yeah,
what does he
I
bring
don't
that
know
is
either.
so dynamic? I mean, hey, Big Tone, if y'all get Austin Brewery or whatever y'all get, bro, y'all that's a steal. I mean,
I
y'all
think
won
it's a
that trade.
steal. I
Yeah.
think it's a steal too. And I ain't no fan of Austin Reeves, but I think this one is a steal. I really do. No matter. I'm gonna be on. Let me just be honest with you, bro. No matter who we get, I think it'll be a steal because I told them before we got Wiggins. It's just a mental thing with Wiggins to me.
I agree.
It's a mental thing, bro. And he obviously haven't got over because he missed a lot of time with us just in the short time that he was with us outside of being injured and personal problems, man.
Yeah, that going on in San Francisco with the Warriors.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
He's
man.
a good player, but he's just
right.
His game is so non-impactful. You look at you be like, he got 20 points. What the hell?
Right.
It's like the most unimpactful 20 points I've seen out of a player.
Because the 20 and 25 points that he had with us,
it
was like, oh, I didn't know he
was 19 with you guys, I think. Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had
Salute,
20 points.
right?
Yeah.
All right,
So-
am I good?
What, Price?
What's up, man? I've been here for a while, man. You know, just sitting back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's up,
It's
man?
gonna be a good draft, though. I'm waiting for the draft, though. I'm waiting for the draft. I'm gonna watch it with a couple. I was gonna do the game tonight, but my boys was like, "Man, let's do it, man," because we watch college ball and all that stuff too. So, you know, so we're gonna see what this process gonna be like for these boys that really try to earn their way to get into the league, and then hand it out to them.
They said Ben Simmons might go to Golden State.
Man, who
Man,
cares what Ben Simmons
can we
do?
stop mentioning his name, bro? Like,
Right. Who is
how
Ben
many times
Simmons?
Ben gonna go to a team, T Price, and we say he could beat us or he could do that. Man,
I've been told people about Ben Simmons, man, long time ago. Shout out to my boy straight to the point, Polo, man. Me and Polo used to go at it talking about like, man, you talking about Ben Simmons, man. But shout out to Ben Simmons is not like he's no, like he's talking about stealing money, man.
At this point, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Ben Simmons ain't even worth minimum wage, NBA minimum wage, bro.
Now he ain't the veteran memo, man. That's cold.
I don't even.
But they telling the truth. But you're telling the truth though.
A ticket, Trail City in the back.
Yeah, Trill in the back ticket, let him in.
One thing
Trill
is going
talk
to
about
be,
himself.
it's going to be interesting, man, because there's a lot of good free agents out there this year.
yeah, it is.
Rather all of them get traded, we don't know, but it's some good free agents, man, out there, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be some wheeling and dealing, bro. It's gonna be some wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, it is. You know, it is. And also too, Big Tone, you know, there's been some very impactful injuries that has happened.
Oh, major.
So this little short window, which is next season, this season coming up.
Yeah.
These teams have a chance, right? They have a chance. And
I ain't mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna be honest with you. With Kyrie injury, I didn't think Minnesota was going even extend him. I ain't think
you mean
so.
Dallas?
But
Dallas.
I mean Dallas. I said Minnesota.
Yeah,
Dallas.
Yeah. Well, because they understand that type of injury, medical wise, it's not the same as tear ACL, you know, in the 2000s or late 90s.
Okay.
So I think they're banking on him coming back healthy. And listen, I mean, you know, Dallas is drafting Cooper Flag tonight. You got AD. They have a great front line, and so Dallas is saying we're gonna stay put. Like we know what we got at full strength, and so I don't mind.
And they
do,
Yeah,
and they do. And Kyrie ain't got to be Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, for that team to thrive. He can still give them, you know, a good 19-20 and be good enough to help them win a championship. But, you know, teams better make the right move because the window with some of these teams being hurt, it's going to be short-lived. And so you better make the right move. So teams, you know what I'm saying, Dallas, that's why the Rockets did what they did, right? Obviously,
Right.
OKC is who they are, but I mean,
And the
listen,
owner, the GM from OKC even just came out earlier today, said they're gonna be trading, doing some trading. So that's gonna be
They're
interesting too.
trying to get a
Mars,
top 10 pick in
Mars,
this draft.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get Derek McQueen from
what's up?
Maryland.
What's
They
up?
get him. It'll be crazy. Cause McQueen, he's nice from Baltimore. He's a
hey,
nice player. He gonna be a good. He gonna be a good. I just wish they
Never,
got some good. They got some good
never
players coming out of
homeboy,
college.
huh?
Mars,
Never
you
They
know,
got they
homeboy.
got they got a lot of good players that's coming out. But at the same time, which team actually gonna use these players right though? That's
Right.
always
That's
that
true.
would to me. That's
Yeah,
how I look,
that
especially
is key.
nowadays.
Because a lot of
Because
teams get these kids and don't even use them.
we're sitting on the bench playing in the G League.
Hmm.
Mars, you don't see the Pacers making no moves.
Um, Maybe, but who would they have to give up to? Obviously he's hurt. Tyrese is hurt. And so, so with that being said, they have to operate in realistic expectations. So they know next season they're not a team that could compete for a championship. If I'm them, just listen, let Tyrese get healthy, all your old guys, let them play, get better. A year under the belt, they'll get better. You stay pack and you hope Tyrese comes back, some of the same player, and you take your chances again, bro.
Yeah,
Like, don't
because
do what Boston did. Don't try. Listen, there's no need to panic, bro. Like they're still a young team. Outside of Miles Turner, the Pacers are a young team. So
Miles
stay the
Turner
course.
29.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Miles,
Neesmith is a free agent. I think this year
I,
too. I think
I, I,
Neesmith.
I said Miles Turner in his 20s.
Yeah, but he's been in the league for like 10 plus years, bro. If I'm not mistaken. So he's old. So he's
Yeah,
he's he's considered old in NBA years.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so all I'm saying is this: I would stay put, and T. Price is right. They got some decisions to make on some of their young guys who are coming up for a re-up, and so you take care of those guys. Listen, bro, I got no issue with the Pacers roster right now. I think you stay patient, you let Tyrese rehabilitate, rehab, come back, and you take your chances, bro. Yeah, is there moves to be made in the future? Yeah, but don't panic right now because the expectation next season should not be a championship. Your best player, arguably your best player, is hurt. So what are you expecting? Not 60 wins. So
Yeah,
just stay put.
yeah. Because honestly, I think if Tyrese don't get hurt with that Achilles, they could have went back to the finals next year with the East being this open.
It's possible, bro. It's possible. I'm not gonna say they couldn't have, but it's hard, bro, to get through a playoff postseason and get to the finals, man. It's hard, and so nothing's guaranteed, and that's why you saw guys who weren't even playing crying because they're like, "It, bro, like there's a price to pay to be called an NBA champion and to win it, bro." And so it's not easy to get back there, and so I don't know. We say that, but I don't know. They may never get back. We don't know.
that's true. And yeah, and there's some teams that I'm like Orlando is going to be interesting, but I heard y'all was talking about Desmond Bain. Yeah, he,
He's a good
I don't
player.
know how that he is. I watched him in college. I've seen his progression. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so I think he will help the team. I just think they gave up on Caldwell Pope. But I really because what they was able to go 41-41 this season. Because
Yeah,
and
so
both of the players had the same injury. First it was Banchero, and then I don't know. First was Wagner or was it Banchero?
It was
I think
Banchero in the
I
beginning of the
think
season.
Banchero was
Banchero.
first, and then Wagner, and then
yeah,
Suggs. I think Suggs missed the majority of the year, and
yeah. He
so
missed 40. Yeah,
he
it's gonna
still
be
won
interesting.
41 games. And this is why what I'm saying I was so irritated and offended by some of these current and NBA players talking about ring culture and rings don't matter.
Mhm.
When I saw the Pacers, like I'll give you guys a just if you don't mind. Like they showed Thomas Bryant after the game when OKC won, and he just standing there just looking, watching them celebrate. Like again, like there's a price paid to be called champion. And the path you travel, the ups and downs, the process, the preparation, the long nights, bro, the sacrifice of your family and friends and personal time and your kids. And for anybody to come out here who play professional sports, you know, to ever diminish a championship and make it seem like chips don't matter, bro, I don't respect you, bro. As a
I
man, as an
agree.
athlete, I don't respect you.
I
And
totally
guys like
agree.
T Mac, D Wade, Jay Williams, LeBron, all these, bro. Listen, last point. I'm not even, I'm not even a Draymond Green fan, bro. But what he said on that tweet or Twitter, when he says you got non-champions who never won a championship having championship conversation, bro. To me, that was probably one of the most coldest phrases I've heard in a long time. How can you
Who
talk
said
about
that?
championships and you've never won a championship? Come on,
Who
bro.
said that? Who said that quote? Who said that?
Draymond Green said it, bro. He was clapping back at Gilbert Arenas, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Um, that's
we
like the
got to
best
get
thing
back on
he ever
track, bro.
said.
Yeah,
And this, I'm glad you mentioned that too, Miles, because
yeah, for sure.
man, it's all the hey, salute to him, man. But hey, man, it's like this, right? When we was growing up, it was all about winning, But we always have a respect for the player, even the team that got there. You lost to a better team. You know
Right.
what I mean? So now all these narratives and all this stuff is all coming from one agency and and a player
Mm.
and its minions, and people still can't decipher from all of that. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's all about championships. Yeah, y'all want to talk about hate? I said this on the homie channel not too long ago. They talking about hate. The hate for Kobe is real, bro. And that's really hate. Y'all don't still want to give this man no kind of credit. Hey, I got a question. What is Robin? What is Robin supposed to average? Because he never had Robin numbers. I want to know what's the standard of Robin. Because Kobe was never looked at as a Robin. Never. Even when the
Well,
time,
yeah.
even during the time when T Mac, him and T Mac, they there was a conversation, but real people that understood at that time, Kobe was different compared to T Mac.
Well,
That's
they call
that
Kobe a
that.
Robin, but Kobe's 2001 NBA Finals run, he put up better numbers individually as a quote unquote Robin, than
Hmm.
3 of LeBron James's Finals appearances. So, they'll move the goalpost, bro.
Right.
Right? I mean, they'll judge Kobe on a different playing field. They make it seem like Kobe only got rings his first 3 because of Shaq, but Shaq was getting swept. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s, he had Penny Hardaway. So why didn't he win with Penny? And then here's the ultimate clapback when T Mac says, replace me with Kobe and I don't win with Shaq. Nah, bruh. How about I replace you in 2009 with Kobe? Do you win with Pau Gasol? You couldn't even beat Utah or the Dallas Mavericks with Yao Ming. Make it make
Hmm.
sense, bro. This
And
dude is
a
averaging.
young Jazz. That was a young Jazz team. That was Darren Williams and that was Carlos Boozer
Carlos
and
Boozer,
and
Karolinko,
what's
uh,
that dude's name? Came out of high school too. The lefty dude. What's
uh,
his name?
uh,
Miles or something like that.
the
What's that
shooter, the
dude's name?
shooter.
Yeah, the shooter. Deep. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, they lost to that squad. I was like, it's like, and one thing I don't understand too much when they say stuff like this too. That like nobody ain't never seen it. Like, dude, like we seen that, bro. Like we seen like real basketball heads. Like we seen everything because back then the playoffs was lit. We Kobe separated himself, man. Yeah, he did. Everybody have a bump in the log ever along the way, but it was no excuses, man. A player that dedicated his whole life to the game. That's any player. I defend this for any great player, or even the player that y'all like to take a dump on and never won a championship. They was still great. But some great players know that there's only conversations for certain players to be in. And for sitting there saying that this man ain't never been the best player, that a lot of people going with these narratives and all this stuff, and Paul Gasol should have won MVP. Kendrick Perkins, that's like the best thing I ever heard you said when you sat there and clapped back at Dwayne Wade. He was like, man, I played in the NBA Finals. Ain't no way everybody knew that Paul Gasol wasn't winning the Finals MVP. They like to mention the rebounds, but they forgot about the assist that he had too. and it ain't just he just shot 6 to 24, yeah, but both teams couldn't make nothing. That's Ray Allen. All you got to do is just open up the vault. If you got these games, just go look. Is these I don't what I don't understand is it's so disrespect. The man didn't get his flowers when he was alive. He did, and then they want to throw that chart. Okay, yeah, that okay, whatever. That no, whatever. Okay, fine. The man, they just can't let this man, and I just don't get it. What I just don't get. I just don't get this stuff, man. And they do it to every great legend. They talk about disrespect. They just disrespected this man like it ain't nothing. And these people that saying that they close to Kobe, they're not even showing their true colors, man. They showing their true colors of the opposite
Yeah,
to me.
facts. Hey man, I'm gonna be the one to do it, bro. I'm gonna protect the Celtics, man. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think a lot of people in here, man, they underestimated what the Celtics can do, man. If I was, the only reason why they made these pivoting moves because they had to free up cap space. I think they freed up about 150, 110 mil, if I'm right or wrong, somewhere around that range when they traded um Chris Porzingis and also Drew Holiday. I think the Celtics, man, if they do keep Jalen Brown or whether they trade Derek White or keep him, I think this team can still possibly go to the playoffs at least. Cause I still have this team being a top 5 or top 6 seed in the Eastern Conferences. Indiana's going to be down since the Milwaukee's going to be down, and I got this team possibly getting at least bare minimum about 45 wins, 44 wins, possibly even more.
I have a
Just
question for
just
y'all. My bad.
that's what I'm saying. So yeah.
Well, I had a question. What y'all think the Clippers should do with James Harden?
I don't know. I don't know.
Prince, how you feel
I,
about Boston? You think Boston gonna be all right if they keep Brown and Derek White, or if they trade Derek White and get some reliable pieces? Because the East is wide open. That's why I still got them being top 5, top 6, because they're somewhat well coached. Jalen Brown's a top 15 player in the whole NBA. They still got some decent role players with Patton coming off the bench and White. And I just got to see what more signings. The only thing I see where they may take a loss is with size. They don't got no true size anymore on that team. What
they
you think of
still
the
holding
Celtics?
on to old man Horford. This is his last year.
I
I
think he
forgot they still.
retired. I don't.
I haven't heard anything about him retiring, but I don't know what Boston like to me it's like you know I'll just wait till everything's set in stone once everybody be where they be at, and then it's just gonna be crazy with all this stuff once with all these trades, potential trades. This NBA draft, this draft is gonna be better. I bet you they're gonna talk about the rookie. I don't know, man. They don't talk about players like they used to when I was growing up. They always had the rookie class. They talk about all the rookies. They talk about all the teams. Now it's just if you're not a big market team, Lakers, Celtics, or they don't. The media always take a dump on small market teams. They only talk about them for 2.5 days on ESPN. That's it. You know what I mean? And it's back to what it was. It's just, and they wonder why they lose a lot of viewership.
Do you think would you trade Jalen Brown?
No, but
You know
I
what I'm
don't.
saying?
I won't. But at the same time, it's like I said, you got new ownership now, so you don't know what these new owners going to do, and I don't know how these contracts go. That's why. I listen to other people that that know how the contract is. Listen to what they say, and then I fall back and be like, okay, we're gonna see what all these players gonna do. But I wouldn't trade them. But would I be surprised if they trade them? Shoot, I won't be surprised at all. This is the NBA, man. They say it's a business, right? So, and
Because even
be
let's
honest,
just
and to be honest, and to be honest, that Boston team. It's just like Missoula. He benefited because that Udoka built that squad up. You know what I'm saying? And he just benefited from it. So um I don't know. I don't know what Boston gonna do, man. They already, a lot of people gonna come after Jalen Brown. So we just gonna see not just but also all these teams, man. That I'm just looking at all teams, not just the main teams that they just want to particularly talk about on mainstream, but I'm looking forward to see what this draft going to be. They actually do got a lot of great players in this draft. They do. This draft is better
Yeah,
than last year's draft by
yeah. How
far.
you feel about Ace Bailey? You think decisions he's making with not working out with the Sixers, uh,
He didn't do no
even early.
workouts.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't do no workouts, right?
I don't agree with
Well,
that. I mean, I understand if you
yeah.
don't want to work out with the Sixers or possibly even Charlotte Hornets, but after that, you don't want to work out with the Jazz. You don't want to work out with Washington. What else? New Orleans. Like, I think that's gonna
What
be
I
like
was told, for what I was told, his agent or whatever, told him not, from what from me doing my research on this situation. So, we'll see how it all fall out for him
yeah.
and everything like that.
But
Because
he will.
then again, he only played 1 year because him and Dylan Harper, Ron Harper, that's Ron Harper's. I think I don't know what
Second
his
son,
youngest
second
son,
son.
second son. He's nice, So they talking about them two is
Yeah,
Cooper Flag, and then his
yeah,
two, and then after that, they got a lot of dudes, and they look at one and done players, more they'll get drafted quicker compared to players that played 3 or 4 years in college.
yeah. My thing with Ace Bailey, he will get drafted no matter what. You can't give up. You can't give away a talent like that. It's just more so where I can see him going possibly. Because I just heard that he doesn't want to go to Utah. He demanded he didn't want to go to Utah. So that's one team out the bucket list. So he can go to Washington. He can get drafted possibly by Brooklyn, the
I don't know
Wizards.
what position he's going to play because he can play so many positions though. Like, because then another
Yeah,
thing too, because I watch college basketball, right? So when I watch these players in college and they go to the NBA, depending on the situation, you can really see what they can do. You know, so we'll see
how
how
you?
that is going to be for him. But
Yeah,
I, I just don't know what position he's going to play because now we're in an era now. It's not about point guards no more. Point guards is just there. It's basically positions in the league. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So I don't know what position you're gonna play him. I do like him as a player. I just haven't seen much of him. He only played 1 year, so
yeah.
I just wish the best for all these players, man. It's just about being in the right position and the right team because let's just let's just keep it real. How many of these teams that do get these players and they don't even play them at all, and then by the time they do play them, depending on the situation, depending on what team you have in the league,
Yeah.
So
How you feel
we'll see.
about this the kid from Baylor? I think VJ, I forgot his last name.
And BJ
Oh, VJ.
Edgecombe, yeah,
VJ
yeah, he's
Edge.
from the
I
Bahamas.
like him. I like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I said, he's another one. He's athletic. I just ain't seen much of him. You know what I mean? So I seen him a lot because he played in the Big 12.
Mm.
Um,
You
so
think he'll be a great
got
fit for
through.
Philly? Because I heard Philly gonna draft him instead of
Man,
Ace
I don't
Bailey.
know what Philadelphia gonna do, man. They got old boy that played for Duke and he painted his fingernails. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I don't know what Philly's doing, man. Will he be a good fit there? Ye- I'll say yeah. Philly do actually got some good players that play on that team, though. There's
They do.
they got a couple of Kentucky guys there. Uh, so I just don't know what they and I don't know if PG is gonna play more games than he do in his podcast in the season. We'll
Yeah,
see. He break his record on that, but I don't know, man. I don't know what Philly do. I don't know what Philly's doing, man. Cause you still got Daryl Morey over everything over there too. I don't know how he has a job, but it's just sad how these teams is it's a copycat league, and then and I don't know what these teams really look for anymore. You know what I mean? Like you only got a few teams in the league that really have an identity. So a
true, true.
playing style. So I don't know. We're gonna see. It's gonna be interesting. This all season gonna be. This summer gonna be lit. So I'm just gonna see what everybody gonna do. And shout out to the players that's trying to get drafted. That's going to get drafted. Even if not, still keep your head up. You never know what's gonna happen. Because hey, not everybody gonna get picked. You feel what I'm saying? So I seen a lot of good players in college didn't even get picked and, and be an unrestricted free agent and be playing in the G League and still ain't have a chance yet to come. Talking about good players. Can't even and you would think the way this game is being called and played today that these players would thrive. Nah, you know, you still gotta push through it. Hold on, let me look up some too because I don't want to mention that there's some other players that that's gonna be good in this draft though too. I know Derek I mentioned Derek McQueen and they said VJ Edgecombe. Who else? They got a lot of dudes coming out. Matter of fact, I think Cooper Flag teammate, the point guard from Baylor. I think he put his name in the draft. And then you got Jason Richardson's son, Jace. He's a nice player. I know he put his name in the draft.
Yeah, overall, I think it's gonna be a good draft. Can't say nothing more, nothing less. Um, you know, oh yeah, I forgot to ask a question. Damn. AT Price, you still here? Or you gone? All
I'm
right, he
here.
left. Okay,
No,
I
I'm
got one
here.
more question. Then I'm out of here.
All
Because I
right.
just want to hear your perspective and you know, what do you think the Spurs should do with that second pick, man? Because they already have so many guards. You think they should possibly, I don't know, acquire Ace Bailey with that pick? I just don't know. But with Harper, they're saying he's the second best player in this draft, right behind Cooper. You think they should get him? Because I'm saying like Spurs, they already got so many guards. They got Darius
Yeah,
Fox, the
they got
guard,
they got Fox.
Castle.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't think there's
yeah.
no need for it. You think they should just use the pick to get a player that can fit their system, like another center, possibly another big or whatsoever. What do you think they should do with that pick? Trade to get a superstar player? What you think they should do?
I don't know
Get
what
Jalen
the
Brown,
Spurs is
get Giannis,
doing.
possibly.
I don't and like. I don't think Giannis is me personally. I don't think Giannis is going anywhere. That's just me. I don't know what the Spurs is going to do. It's going to be interesting because I've seen teams that draft early. I think it's going to be a crazy draft. You always have teams that's going to trade. You think you're going somewhere, and then you end up wearing another hat for another NBA team. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a crazy night. That's what I like about this draft. I really, that's just every year. They just want to downplay it, but the players that's in the draft, Cooper Flag went to Duke, Dylan Harper, VJ Edgecombe, Trey Johnson, Jeremiah Fears, Oklahoma,
Jeremiah Pierce.
Ace Bailey, Rutgers, uh, Malawa, who looked like Lou Dang. Out of
Luau Dang.
he looked like Lou Dang. He's from South
No, who you talking
Sudan.
about? Oh, you
Uh,
talking? No, he's from Ghana, I think. Or
no, they says right here South Sudan. He looked like Lou Dang. This player
who
does.
you talking about? You talking about
Malawa.
the kid from Duke? I think with him,
Yeah.
he's more so developmental. Like he's a developmental piece. Like over time, he's gonna get better. He's not gonna just be the best
hmm
right now. But I can see
Then
it.
they
I
got
see it. I see it. Yeah.
then they got Con Kniffle, Duke. He's gonna be a good. he has he reminds me of I like Dalton. You know, he's like a Dalton Connect player, but he played more with the ball in his hands than Dalton Connect did. You know, but he's a type player that's gonna be good for somebody. Like I said, it all depends on what team. You know, I don't know what these teams really want. Then you got Derek McQueen. They had him projected to go to the Raptors, and they got Carter Bryant, 6'8". He's gonna be a nice player though too. Um, he's 6'8" with a wingspan. His wingspan is 6'11", 3'4". He's a fresh. He left after his freshman season, so you have a lot of players coming out their freshman year. Then you got Noah Esegi. That's from what they say. He's from France. And then they got who it is, Colin Murrow Burrows. That's another person from overseas.
Yeah, how you so like
I'm trying to
players such
see
as
any names. Try to see some names that I could see that I remember. They're not seeing a lot of European players
ooh,
in here.
hey, I'm hearing some rumors that is on Twitter right here. It's I don't know if
I'll
it's a
be
real
on
source or
Twitter.
not, but I'm hearing that the Raptors offered a deal with the ninth overall pick for Derek White. Wow. It's not bad. I mean,
Liam McNeely. I think he's gonna be another dude that left early out of UConn. He's gonna be a good, like Walter Clayton Jr., who won a national championship. Walter Clayton's no, he's cold. He's nice. He's whatever team he goes on, he's gonna be a nice player. 'Cause you get the ball in his hands, he can shoot. And one thing
wow.
about it, he make free throws. He shoots over
Hey,
90%.
Prince.
Then they got Jace Richardson out of Michigan State. Then they had Hanson Yang out of
Hey,
China. Real
hey,
Raleigh out of Illinois. Then they got Hugo Gonzalez out of Spain. Then
hey,
they got
Prince.
Ryan Calibrenner. Calibrenner gonna be a good NBA player because he could block shots. Yeah, he tall though. He just got to put on some weight. What's up?
Yeah, there's actually a real source. Actually, okay, this is a real source. The Raptors are offered a package to the Celtics to include the ninth pick for Derek White. They're not just gonna give up the ninth pick; they're gonna give up some other nice pieces with that, with the bundling up the ninth pick too. So you may get a couple role players in that ninth pick for Derek White. Who you making that trade? If you Boston?
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's new ownership. We got to see. I don't. This is when I don't know what these teams gonna do. When they do it, that's when I have a better assessment. But
Because I'm
all these
because tick
because
yeah.
this about to be a crazy summer, man. It's this summer here, like because normally summertime used to be crump back in the days, boy. When it was summer free agency, everybody predicted where everybody gonna be. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm about to fall off, get up out of here. Shout out to the brother Ticker, man. Salute, man. OA podcast. I'm
Yeah,
out, bro.
yeah.
I'll holler at y'all, bro.
Yeah. Hey, guys, chat, man. Man, Ticket TV was not lying. The media was not lying. There's teams out here who are giving an arm, a leg, a car, a house, a mortgage for Jaylen Brown and Derek White. That just shows you, like I told you guys, Jaylen Brown's that valuable as a player. People know his talent. He really is a great player. So they're giving up a lot nice pieces too, like good deals. A nice pick for Derek White. Wow, and a couple role players. I know a lot of people that would have pulled that trigger. I know a lot of people that would. And it's not like you had to trade him right now. You can even trade him in the offseason, like in the middle of the season if you want to too. So yeah, but I don't know about Jaylen Brown. I'm keeping Jaylen Brown, bro. I'm keeping him. You can take that to the grave. I'm keeping Jaylen Brown. I'm out of here, bro. Please.